Oh god, I remember seeing a random video today because something that's been very popular is making pinup art of the Star Wars men. I
I
saw
think I could.
no, I saw one girl lose her shit. She's like, if I see one more piece of pinup art of Din Djarin, Boba Fett, or any of the clones that is the same skin tone as me, this girl is really white. She's like, I'm canceling all of you and taking away all your iPads. And I'm like, that's fair.
No, that's valid. Very valid.
Because I've seen some of the pinup art and I'm like, huh, yo, yeah, your skin's very light. This is not right. I mean, I'm still mad at Filoni for letting that slide of letting the clones and Boba Fett get whitewashed.
It's one of the many, many things that like we look back on hindsight. I don't think he even thought he was going to make it as far as he did, so it's kind of one of those. I'll worry about that when it becomes like relevant.
This is the same man who, as a last-ditch effort to say "fuck you" to Cartoon Network, made it canon that Jar Jar Binks has fucked someone.
Like my point, like yeah, that proves my point. Like the man was like constantly in a, "Come on, Cartoon Network, cancel me, dare ya."
Who else would wear a hat that ridiculous? Dave Filoni making Cad Bane. That was a self-insert character, if nothing else.
I don't know why this conversation has triggered this detail in my memory, but did anyone else know that Ashley Johnson played in an episode of The Dollhouse?
I did not know that.
It's on her IMDb. I was talking to Mom about like the cast members of Critical Role, and I was showing her. She goes, "That she looks really familiar." I was like,
wondering how Star Wars triggered Critical Role.
Because
it didn't actually. It triggered Dollhouse because Sci-Fi went Joss Whedon went Dollhouse.
Hold on, wasn't Ashley Johnson?
That's more ADHD jumps than I've ever done.
I do these a lot.
Again, further proving that I really need to like ask if I am, because I do stuff like that all the time. And I really wonder where it's coming from.
Hello.
I see a hand. I see a hand.
The part of the part of Talos will be played by a hand llama. Be careful, they spit.
Patooey.
Oh wait, no, that's camels.
Continue, Sarah.
Oh, I saw a video that reminded me. So every now and then I see another thing about ADHD that like I feel like I should have known, but I just didn't. And one of them is just the absolute sense of urgency that we have. It's not just we don't do well with hurry up and wait, but it's also like the moment we have a thought, we feel like we need to say it now because we will forget to tell you. So you could be having a conversation that is over here and our brain goes, oh, but I thought of this. And I must tell you now.
And you guys wonder why I get so frustrated when the conversations change quickly before I can say my piece.
And it's always because we're all so ADHD that our brains jump too much.
Y'all are so fucking ADHD, it triggers my depression. I say that with love. But it's true.
But that's why that we jump like that is because our brains are just like, but we'll forget to mention this.
Yeah. Also, not because of me dealing with the trauma of somebody always talking over me my whole life.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm not pulling out goat cheese. You're pulling out goat cheese.
What?
Ignore this.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't keep goat cheese in my mini fridge. You keep goat cheese in the mini fridge. Don't judge me.
Why goat cheese? I have to serve that at work.
It's blueberry goat cheese.
Why?
Because it's yummy.
Ugh. I've had so many kids give me the gross face when I have to remind them this is goat cheese, not feta cheese. When they want a fuck ton of feta cheese on their eggs for breakfast.
Look what?
I okay?
Who goes to an Applebee's and asks if we have a feta cheese crumble? Why would I have that? This is an Applebee's, sir.
Sir, this is an Applebee's. Man, this is a Wendy's drive-through.
Saying that to this person, I was just like, ma'am, this is Applebee's.
I'd more expect to have apples full of bees at Applebee's.
Careful.
Say
Say it too loud, they may start actually introducing that.
bees!
I get the strangest requests for shit. I'm like, why would I have that?
Yeah.
The one that I kind of understood was like, do you have sliced avocado? I'm like, I have guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have avocado? I'm like, no. Applebee's.
I'm not bougie enough for it.
Where do you think you are?
Oh god, I just get ignorant customers. Do you guys still serve mac and cheese? I deadpan stare at them as there is a big ass menu above my head that reads mac and cheese bar.
You're just, it's one of those like you put your face really close to the bar. You're like, I don't know, do I?
No, you shut off one menu or put one lid on a food item, everybody panics and thinks you don't have it. When I have the same exact setup every fucking day, I'm the same goddamn girl who serves their food every day.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing ever changes at my station except the veggie of the day and on occasion when we serve a special. These kids have been dealing with me for the last year. They are so dumb.
I had a 70-some-year-old woman walk into my restaurant and ask me to make her a hot toddy. I'm like, where do you think you are? And when do you think you are? So I go back and we do make her a hot toddy and I bring it to her and she didn't like it because it was obviously tap water that we used and it wasn't hot enough. Bitch, this is an Applebee's. Always.
That's my new phrase, bitch. This is an Applebee's. Hey, we got 2 people watching, but I'm too fucking tired to do announcements tonight. So just hi, everyone. This is Phandelver. We're back at this shit again. Remember I stated in the last session you guys are going to be going straight into combat when we start. But if anyone has any quick announcements they want to get out of the way, the floor is yours.
Tumblewood tomorrow.
Sorry,
New
I have
character.
Yeah, we have a new character arriving tomorrow. New challenger has arrived.
Anything you can say about the new character? Is it all surprise?
Well, did we what?
Anything you can say about the new character, or is it all surprise? Wait till.
I will say that if you've seen or played our Septim Portum game and you know our friend Alterin.
Oh, nice.
Alterin has decided to join us.
Nice.
Alterin hasn't had many games and it's been really so he's joining the fray.
I'm excited to see what character he comes up with.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Oh, that's Discord saying that we went live. You're 10 minutes late.
I love how it does that.
Yeah.
Hey.
The bot is so smart.
The fact that it works is impressive.
It tries. Yeah. Shit, I can't think of any of the fucking announcements. Star Wars merch coming this Friday. Keep an eye on the GKC store. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Daniel Logan has confirmed with me Boba Fett has a loft cat on Slave 1. I hold that above all of y'all. So Phasa has every fucking reason to get a loft cat. There's a reason why she likes loft cats now. Alright, shit.
Don't get any more of this.
I never thought I'd be so scatterbrained during just the announcements. This is new. Then, if we're ready to dive in, signs of life, everybody. Stick a hand up.
Life.
Brian,
Talos. Where's the
Talos?
snake?
Anodyne,
Hey.
Talos.
I think he died.
Oh, I heard Anodyne.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I think Nate died.
Talos, signs of life.
Going once.
Well, rest in peace.
Party
Alright,
will,
Talos is not going to be in combat tonight.
the party will yeet him at the Hobgoblins as our first act.
He will be the battering ram.
Oh, not
Oh,
too
oh.
late. You're not going to be in combat.
Yeah, too late.
You missed your chance.
You've missed your chance. You get to sit out and watch your party fight hobgoblins.
Make popcorn.
Hold on. Didn't
Um,
I discover the hobgoblins?
You did.
Yeah, and because of you not listening to me when I asked 5 times for signs of life, you get to roll disadvantage on your initiative. This is a this is a threat for all of you. If y'all don't listen to me when I try to get a signs of life check, automatic disadvantage on your initiative.
That's fair.
Rule 0.
That is a homebrew rule for this game. So please fucking listen to me because I'm tired of repeating myself constantly. We good?
Good.
All right, everybody roll for initiative now. Let's go ahead and get our initiative count out of the way.
Initiative.
Because you'll be facing off 6 hobgoblins.
Paradise. Don't fuck me.
Adventure begins.
I mean, you can't get any worse than the hobgoblins, hopefully.
My D20 just said, "What's that? A challenge?"
We'll see. Because the hobgoblins, all 6 of them got a 4.
Oh, never mind. My dice didn't hear the challenge. Never mind.
All right. 25 to 20. 20 to 15. All right, I saw Tahiri's hand first. Tahiri?
19.
I saw Ace's hand next.
15.
15. And Anodyne.
19 as well. With
All right. Tahiri, what is your dex?
+2.
Anodyne, what is your dex?
That's 2.
All right, roll off. Whoever gets the highest goes first.
13.
13? 9. Okay, so it's going to be Tahiri going first.
That's not a good thing, people.
That's the best thing.
All right.
Clarifying question real quick. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Finish the thing.
No, go ahead and ask a question.
We haven't had a chance to long rest, right? Like they're ambushing us at night.
Shit.
No, I think it was morning because
It was morning. You guys had just finished a long
Oh
rest.
yeah, we just woke up.
I remember.
You
I got.
guys just woke up and you're packing up camp right now as they're about to ambush you.
Remember, I got shot the
You
night
all
before.
have you all are having a long rest. Have had a long rest.
You got shot by a mysterious squirrel in the woods.
I was like, I'm gonna be 2 spell slots down.
All right. Ren, what did you get?
I got a 12.
12?
Yeah.
And Talos, what did you get?
7.
7? Luckily, all of y'all.
Even with the disadvantage, it wouldn't have been great. I got an 11 on my first roll, so.
Well, that's what you get when you don't check in with the DM when she asks for signs of life. You all have been warned. Okay, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. All right. So because Talos had spotted them coming, I'll say he alerted you all in time so the hobgoblins do not get a surprise round. I will be nice with that.
Excellent.
I honestly couldn't remember if they got a surprise round or not. So at the top of the round, they're all about, you guys all see them rushing towards camp. So they're around 25 feet away right now from camp. And you guys are all within like 5 to 10 feet of each other at the campsite. Tahirih, you are up first. You see them all kind of like coming in wall formation. 6 of them heading towards camp. They're all 25 feet away.
I don't think we have enough breakfast. Are you that hungry? I don't think it's working. And I will hold a Eldritch Blast for if they attack.
Okay. So Tahirih is gonna hold for if any of the hobgoblins attack. Just so I know, which one do you plan to throw that Eldritch Blast at?
Whichever one attacks. If that's possible.
There's 6 of them, and they're at the very end of the initiative.
Oh, okay. So I guess whichever one attacks first. So I'm guessing whichever one's closest to me.
I'll just put you down for Hobgoblin one.
That's fine.
Because there's no knowing if they're going to be standing if the rest of your party decides to just go ahead and attack them. I'm just letting you know that. All right.
There's no way to what?
There's no way to know if they'll still be standing in case the rest of your party decides to attack all of them.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah. That's fine.
All right, up next is Anodyne.
Where's Anodyne in relation to the hobgoblins? They're about 60 feet away?
No, they're all 25 feet away from you.
Oh, interesting.
I made that very clear at the beginning of combat. They are all 25 feet away.
Okay, and where am I closest to them? I believe.
You guys are all equally 25 feet away from them.
Okay. Then I'm going to put my hand out and be like, don't attack to the party, and cast Spike Growth 20 feet in front of me. It creates a 20-foot radius, difficult terrain, camouflaged twist and sprout of hard spikes and thorns. So anyone who's in that area will take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
They're not in that area yet. They are 5 feet outside of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. A 20-foot radius would be a 40-foot circle. So 20 feet from me is the center of it. So that it goes from in front of me to 40 feet out.
What's the save? Do I just automatically take damage?
It is a wisdom save, and it is against my wisdom, which is 14.
A difficult terrain spell is a wisdom save, not a dex save?
That is a good question.
1 second, let me look up the spell as well. It's called Spike Growth, you said?
Spike Growth, yeah.
Because that does not make any fucking sense if a terrain-based spell is a wisdom save.
Oh, sorry. It's a.
They
wisdom...
have to make it before they enter it.
Right.
To see if it's disguised or not. So
they can see me cast it. So they're aware that it's there, but they would still take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they move through it.
But it doesn't give any damage for upon immediately entering or being in the middle of it.
Nope, just when they move through it, and it's there's no save or anything, and then it's difficult terrain, so they move at half speed if they are
So I don't take any damage right now until they move.
Nope, not until they
Okay.
move.
All right.
And then I will say, halt, or we shall harm thee.
All right.
With my arm soccer mom style out, keeping the rest of the party from running into the spike growth.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my turn.
All right.
Weird spell. I like it.
Up next is Ace.
All right. I am gonna pull up my longbow.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll use an arcane shot if it hits.
All right. Which goblin are you hitting? You have 1 through 6.
Are they kind of huddled in a group?
Like I said at the beginning, they're all coming in at a wall formation, so that's like a line across. You can see all 6 of them parallel to each other.
All right. Let's go with number 3.
Number 3. All right, go ahead and roll me an attack.
13.
13 does not hit.
Alrighty. I'll use an action surge.
All right, roll me an attack again.
25.
25 will hit.
Alrighty.
And are you doing an arcane shot on that one, or just
I
the
will be
first one that
using.
missed?
I will be using an arcane shot on that one.
All right, so you used a okay. So you're using arcane shot on that.
Yep.
What type of arcane shot are you using?
It will be a bursting arrow.
Okay.
So
Roll me damage.
Original damage will be 9, and then I just gotta add 2d6. So 14 total damage.
Yeah, he goes down. Hobgob 3 is dead. As soon as you release your arrow, just before impact, the arrow splits and splinters into multiple shards and impales him through his chainmail and into his neck and all sorts of unarmored places, and he falls to the ground.
Okay. With bursting arrow, it does spread out. So any other creature within 10 feet of that will take 5 damage.
So that'll be Hobgob's 1, 2, 4, and 5. Because they're all 5 feet apart. So the
Okay.
Hobgob 6 is the only one who doesn't get hit.
Okay.
So they take how much damage each?
5.
Okay. So good to know. Just marking down their HP that they have left. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That'll be it.
All right. Up next is Rin.
With my sword out, I'm gonna hold an attack if they actually make it to me. Focusing on the 6th goblin.
The one with the most health?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mark your name next to him, just in case he's still alive by the time he gets there. All right. Up next, Talos.
Okay, first I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
That's just an additional 1d4 to my weapon attacks of radiant damage. And I'm going to yeet a javelin at one of the goblins.
Which one? There's 5 of them left. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
I'll go with number 4.
All right, number 4.
Yes.
And remind me again, what does Divine Favor do?
It adds there's that one. I have that now. It adds 1d4 radiant damage to
an
my...
attack that hits.
Yep.
Okay. All right, roll me an attack with the javelin.
That was 24.
That hits. Roll my damage.
Cool. 6, 9.
Question: what would your minimum damage be?
9. No, 8.
That fucker's dead.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was 10. There's 10 total. So he very dead.
Yep. Yep. You throw your javelin. It begins to shimmer with this dark, silvery sort of divine magic of the Raven Queen as it impales this goblin through the shoulder and knocks him back, and he's pinned to the ground dead. And just to rub more salt in the wound, he fell into a barbed bush that appeared due to Anodyne.
Oh, that is a bad day.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to roll some in. Because they can see that they are now in difficult terrain, because Anodyne cast it right on top of them, I'm going to roll some intelligence checks for the 4 remaining hobgoblins to see who decides to run and who doesn't. So I'm going to say for a DC like this, 17 is what they have to beat. And they get a +0 to their intelligence, so it's straight rolls. Hobgoblin number 1. Just miss. He rolled a 16, so he will continue to run. So Anodyne, go ahead and roll the total damage for the difficult terrain. Number 2. 19. He stays put. That's a cocked roll. 12 for number 5, so he continues to run. So he'll take damage. And a 7 for number 6. He continues to run, so he takes damage as well. Number 2 is the only one who stayed put. All right, so what is the damage?
It is 5 damage for every 5 feet they move. But again, it's difficult terrain, so they move at half speed.
They would be trying to move the full speed they could, and that would be 15 feet. So 15 damage total?
Yep, each.
Hobgobs 1, 2, and 6 die as they try to get through this difficult terrain that Anodyne put up.
I told you to halt. What are you? Oh, God.
Hobgoblin number 5, seeing his companions all go down, wondering how they would be so dumb to run through difficult terrain like this, pulls out his longbow and roll a d6 to see. Tahirih, if you still have that held Eldritch Blast, you can use that since he is trying to attack y'all. So go ahead and roll for that. And he is going to shoot at you, Anodyne, because he knows you're the one who cast the spell. I'm going to let Tahirih roll her attack first before I do mine.
19.
19 does hit. He's probably going to die before he attacks.
1d10 and I rolled a 1 on it.
Holy shit! This fucker is alive still.
She hasn't eaten her Wheaties yet.
Hey, no.
Okay, so Tahirih, you thought the threats and everything would be enough to get them to not attack. So the fact that this goblin decided to attack y'all threw you off, and you didn't charge your Eldritch Blast enough.
No. Stop it.
All right. So Anodyne, he is going to attempt to shoot you. He gets a +3 to hit with a longbow. That will not hit. That is a 2. So 5 total.
That is not it.
He just grits his teeth and stays put and is staring all of y'all down. Top of the round is Tahirih.
You must really like scrambled eggs. and she will toll the dead.
What's the
Ding,
save?
ding, ding, ding.
It's wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14.
Hey, don't say scrambled eggs too loudly. My snail's within listening range.
I rolled a 9.
Roll.
He gets the D12 because he's taking damage.
Well, so much for hostages.
So wait, where's the squirrel?
6
Where is the squirrel?
How much?
6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
He literally just goes, "Ow!" Clap, and then a giant, like symbols kind of appear behind his head, and like shockwave through his head, and he just collapses.
Blood perfuses out of his ears afterwards as he collapses to the ground dead.
I told you we didn't have any scrambled eggs.
Tahirih,
Yes,
what was that spell you just used?
that has just told the dead.
Not a cleric spell.
Interesting.
Clerics can have toll the dead. Clerics can have toll the dead. Off table.
Clerics,
But you know.
grave clerics and trickery clerics can have told the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty,
Alright.
Also, who's to say a cleric hasn't taken like a feat that's like Warlock Adept, where you can learn Warlock cantrips? Anyone can learn.
Monday.
Anyone can learn Toll the Dead if they have the right feat.
impressive to hear.
Monday.
I'm saying this in person, like in character.
Okay, you say what?
Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
He's gonna snap his fingers, and the difficult terrain / spike growth sort of like sinks back into the ground.
All right. As it does so, the one that was impaled by the javelin laying on the bush slides down the javelin now firmly onto the ground because the bush was holding his body up.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Talos, you may want to watch that one when you get it back.
Wasn't there a squirrel?
Apparently, they
You
are
hear a dude mutedly
nocturnal.
But let's see if these hobgoblins have anything on them.
Yes.
Sorry.
You hear the faintest sounds of a trumpet in the distance of the Neverwinter Forest.
Cute, cute.
The only way you'll come across Zenzies was if I rolled one other combat encounter, but I didn't roll it.
Aw.
Oh my god, if we had to fight Zinzies, that would be.
God.
No, let's be real.
Well, you
It-
fight her, but the creature she rides in on would be concerning.
He would have had some interesting dreams after her current event.
wakes up going,
But
okay, so
I can't remember. This is a 3-day journey to Wyvern Tour. Are we on the 3rd day? I can't remember.
I think it's the dawn of the third day.
this is the 3rd day dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have one. Unless you guys push it and book it to Wyvern Tour, you have one more sleep before you get there,
Yes.
which is a chance for one more encounter.
We'll probably need it.
Yeah.
Going through.
All right, we are all out of combat. There are 6 hobgoblin bodies just strewn across the nice meadow.
I would like to loot them, or at least
Loot, loot.
some of them, all of them.
You want to go investigate the bodies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll me investigation checks.
I forgot that Bob has his own initiative now. I really need to remember to roll his
Wait.
initiative.
His name is
He
Bob
was still asleep.
Roberto.
Roberto, but he goes by Bob.
Yeah. He was sleeping during this, and when he wakes up, he just looks confused as he sees 6 dead hobgoblins.
12.
12?
19.
19. Who else rolled investigation?
Oh, I literally just turned to Bob and went, "Look, breakfast!" and
right.
pointed to the corpses. So
All right. Anodyne and Ace, you both see this. They don't have anything of value on them, unfortunately. They have just crude, rusty chainmail, I think long swords, it says. Yeah, they have these old ass long swords, rickety, splintered longbows, wooden shields. Anodyne, you come across the body of the hobgoblin that tried to shoot you, and you find a piece of parchment on him.
Ooh.
Looking over it, you see it's a reward poster, but you can't make out the sketch of who it is on there. Ace, you come over to help inspect it. You make it out right away that this is a wanted poster for Tahirih. It says 25 gold pieces for this one, and the symbol that is drawn beneath it is of a black spider.
Ren has one question. Did they get her nose right?
I can never get my nose right.
Make a perception check, Ren. As I'm sure Anodyne and Ace now showed this with everyone.
Yeah.
16.
Well, kid, I didn't realize you were that popular.
Am I even paying attention to this conversation?
You're still focused on Roberto and trying to show him, hey, you can eat the hobgoblins for breakfast.
I'm just like kneeling down watching him eat, going, "What a good puppy."
They did get her nose right. She's got her cute little button nose.
Thank God, because that's like the worst thing.
Ace would have been at least hopefully loud enough to get Tahirih's attention, saying, "Well, kid, I didn't realize you were this popular."
What was that?
It's you for 25 gold.
Why? What did I do?
Ren's just gonna be like, nope, not touching that one.
I am a nice person. I don't understand why I would elicit this sort of reaction. Oh, maybe they just wanted to invite me to a party.
There isn't usually a reward to get people to bring you to a party.
There should be,
It
though.
is if it's a surprise party.
I based who ended up on the water poster based on who committed the most war crimes in the group.
You are certainly surprised to hear.
I feel like that was like a 50-50 at that when you made that decision.
Yeah.
Between Ren and Tahirih?
Yes. There's only 2 options in that category.
I'm sorry, I need to write that comment down because what the fuck? What is the poster based on who committed the most war crimes?
Okay, but to be fair, we have done a lot of sketchy shit so far.
To be fair, I can never focus as a DM.
To be fair,
I had to explain how many times to you the formation of the hobgoblins?
most of us are asleep.
I keep
All
seeing
of us
another
are
one of those,
asleep.
another one of those crazy like TikTok trends I've seen lately is where you take random quotes and turn them into inspirational posters, and that's gonna be my favorite one.
Which one?
Please make that a poster. I want to buy it.
Oh,
I based who would be on the wanted poster off of who committed the most war crimes.
And seeing that one of us is a goody two-shoes cleric, the other one's a very, very to himself fighter in armor, and the third one is, well, charges by the light of the moon. That was a really, really hard choice, wasn't it?
Just because one of her theme song is "Hello" from
Hello, my name is Tahirih.
oh,
I would like to share with you this lovely book.
As a small aside, I do reclaim my javelin so I don't forget it.
Make sure it's clean. That guy slid down to the ground, and he's all got
Yeah.
he's got all of his juices all over it.
It's covered in goblin blood, hobgoblin blood.
Sarah, I will happily rewrite the lyrics to that song with you for Tahirih.
Oh my god, please.
Just add in
AJ's
Take
trying
My
to
Death.
avoid us having a musical episode, but I need this in my life.
No musical.
Every D&D game needs a musical episode.
No, not this one. This one's a comedy
That
alone.
Rebels almost got a musical episode. I'm still mad at Filoni for
Either
not going
musical
through with
episode or a
that.
Muppet episode, so you better decide now.
Okay, but
If we do a Muppet episode, I am debating if Randy Fellface should be the BBEG.
all I'm gonna say for the whole comedy, not a musical, Galahad was both a comedy and a musical.
Galahad. That was an amazing show, honestly.
And because of that, I will say Tahiri and Ren would be the ones who do the secret mission song.
Oh, you mean Gallivant? I was
Gallivant,
what's
sorry.
Galahad?
Yeah,
No,
Galahad.
yes, we're up on a secret mission. Some kind of secret plot. We're gonna go, do the exactly. Who are
I
we?
honestly did not expect the king to have so much character development.
Right?
Tim Odmanson, amazing actor. Love him to death. Second, he was made to be the fucking king.
Yes.
Tell her you want to see her feet. She loves it.
You're right, I need to add that song to her playlist.
It was in that moment.
Yeah.
It was in that moment, Paige, where she put Ren on the wanted poster for that. The true war crime is what he did off the table, not on the table.
We are getting this close to there being a random Tarask.
No, not a random Tarask, of random Zinzies.
The day is coming so quickly.
So in this campaign, instead of suddenly bears, it's suddenly squirrels with guns.
If it's gonna be a musical episode, though, 76 trombones.
I don't know. I think 21 guns is good enough.
The big parade. As all the forest animals have like brass instruments of doom.
Hey,
When it comes to the sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say is after looking over the poster, you guys discern that these hobgoblins were out for a bounty on you guys, specifically on Tahirih. And by looking at the little symbol at the bottom, they were sent by the Black Spider. Because they heard about your shit that you did in Phandelver.
Just because I tried to steal their secret hideout for my own, force-fed his minions pancakes, tried to recruit all of his followers to my god, does not mean I've committed war crimes for this atrocity.
You subjected people to cruel and unusual punishment.
Unusual is the emphasis in that sentence. What? You're feeding me
Technically cruel and definitely unusual. That's how that's described.
to the tree.
Anodyne, you are no saint.
I mean, I've only committed one war crime.
You speak to a walking mustache.
Hey, that mustache has a name.
I wasn't saying it's a crime against nature, but I forgot he's a god of nature.
I am the Lorax, and I speak with the trees, and the trees are speaking Vietnamese.
For some fucking reason, they're speaking Vietnamese. The trees can't be harmed if the Lorax is armed. You touch my trees, and I'll break your knees. You fortunate son in the background.
I love how this campaign has it's us being memes at this point. There's
It
nothing,
was supposed to be a serious campaign.
and I am sorry. But I also love it.
This is what happens when you take experienced D&D players and put them in a starter campaign. We're all
With
like,
a starter DM.
yes, but we love you, and that's why we create.
I may be an experienced player, but I am not an experienced DM.
It's true, but I do love you.
Paige, I know your pain.
I'm I'm trying so hard, you guys.
And you're doing a fantastic job.
Am I?
Yes.
I
Yes.
had to repeat myself 5 times on the formation of the hobgoblins.
That's on
you.
us, not you.
That has
That
nothing
is
to do
on
with you.
us.
That has to do with us being dumbasses. There's a difference.
And
I
mine
hate
did.
calling you out for when you're dumbasses, but I've gotten to the point that I have to.
Yup,
I-
keep doing it.
We're all still here.
Me,
I'm
on the other hand, I'm after it.
surprised y'all are still here. And Talos, if we do any more initiative the rest of the night, that's the only time you had to do disadvantage. But that is a warning. Please fucking listen to me. Someone who's DM'd for more than a decade, you're doing well. Could do more sass. Here's the reason I don't give them sass. I'm very mean when I'm sassy.
We
They
know
can
that
all
though.
attest for this.
We're used to it.
I'm very hateful when I'm sassy because I'm mad. Alrighty. Yep, that's the end of combat, and you guys have checked over the bodies. Is there anything else y'all want to do before you head up on the road for the last stretch of your journey?
I would
Or
like
fight or
to
sport?
I would like to vandalize my wanted poster. That's all. Like I can do it while we're walking.
Yes,
But I'm
you
like
can-
giving myself a really cool mustache and a helmet. A hockey helmet.
pretty gritty. You can do so.
Hallowed be his name.
Talos, when they go by the hobgoblin bodies, he just the equivalent of the of the this, like sending he does like a very quick like sending their souls along and then just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like shouldn't have focused
That's
my
fair.
scrambled eggs.
Real quick question. What is
Yeah.
the terrain right here? Are we in like grasslands? Is it like dry and dusty?
Let me look at the map.
I remember
You
right.
guys probably stopped.
Woods are on one side, mountain the other.
You guys are just on the cusp of being at the base of the mountains. You're near the hills area. So you're right around here. So it's gonna start getting more dusty and rocky soon.
Okay. If it's safe to light a fire, I would like to burn the bodies. But if it's like grassland / forest, then I'll just cast
Or-
spare the dying.
No, you are nowhere near the Neverwinter Forest.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll let you be the judge, but it's either I'll pile the bodies together and light them on fire, or
Are you just gonna light them on fire and leave? Or are you gonna wait as they burn and then put the fire out afterwards? What are you doing?
no, like light them up and then walk away if the conditions would not incur a wildfire.
They would not incur a wildfire, no.
Excellent. The smell's probably going to be terrible, so.
They would not incur a wildfire. But y'all are lucky. You didn't get spotted by any other encounters.
Was anybody harmed during that
Nope.
fight?
No.
Tahirih, you're okay?
Yeah.
Talos?
I don't think anyone was actually touched. The only one who got shot was you, and they missed.
Okay, it's the point of being a cleric.
I'm good.
Can't heal anybody.
I mean, you could heal their
No.
pride.
Am I
No,
right?
that's not the point.
Do you ever heal people, Tahirih?
No, that's lame.
What if you were like on your last breath?
I mean, I could make it last longer.
Okay, but after it ends, what then? You just meet your maker?
That's the suck. Go hang out with my god.
All right. But just to be clear, if you get hurt, you wouldn't mind if I healed you, right?
So, my god gives you a little bit of help, and then you help yourself. I help you, but you do it. So I guess because I did it and I found you guys, it's okay because you're really helping me because I help me. Now it's on me. I feel like I helped me by finding you, so that I'm still helping me, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have to talk to my god.
Sarah Paulson mathematics meme.
She's now like opening her book and like flipping through the pages to see if it's okay to accept healing from other people.
Rule 97.
Ren's gonna lean in very close to Anodyne. Great job. You took a perfectly good teenager and gave him anxiety.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame her God.
You just made her question all of her god's stuff. This one's on you.
Sylvanus? That's one for us.
A light appears in the sky. Not this time, buddy. This is all you.
I think after like 5-10 minutes, she snaps the book shut and goes, I think it's fine.
Just to be clear, Tahirih, I would heal you.
Nice.
You're fun to have around, and you don't deserve to be in pain, bleeding out.
Nice. Cute. I probably would have to leave you in a ditch, but I would try first.
That's very kind. I think some of us have potions.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Potions.
You have my permission to at least try to bring me from the brink of death.
Potions.
Good to know.
Good talk.
I will keep you from dying as much as I can. And she just kind of like taps as high as she can reach. Because she can't quite reach your nose, I'm sure.
He'll sort of like crouch down a little bit so you can.
Boop, boop.
I
You
get the
got it.
feeling this is gonna be.
Does anyone know how to form a cult?
Ren's gonna look at everyone else. So we gonna mosey soon, or we just gonna linger?
Oh yeah, we should probably keep walking.
Anodyne already has the horses hitched to the wagon, so
I'm going to climb into the back of the wagon and start writing a new book on some of the extra spare paper that I bought at the merchants like sessions and sessions ago.
Alrighty. You
Ren.
guys are just heading on with the rest of your day?
Yes.
Tahirih, if you're writing a book on cults, you should name it How to Make People and Impress Friends.
No, this book is called How to Make a Cult.
Oh yeah, but you know, How to Make People and Impress Friends is a play on this other book. Never mind, it's fine.
I didn't read much growing up. I had to teach myself. She just goes back to writing.
Was it Influence Friends?
Like cult starting?
Yeah. The libraries we have in Waterdeep are pretty vast.
Hey. Tell me about your god. What makes them so cool?
My god?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna level with you. we're only recently acquainted. They sort of stumbled upon me and my bow in the woods.
So what you're saying is there's room for conversion.
What I'm saying is that my god was a voyeur, and I think as a token of exchange or something, I have been granted these awesome abilities that I'm not quite ready to step away from, because I'm into the healing.
I maybe suggest something a little bit more cool.
Well, I've seen you cast some pretty cool spells. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm about nature and healing.
I told them letting things figure things out on their own. That's natural.
That's more natural selection.
It has natural in the name.
Yeah. So does unnatural.
Incorrect. You should read this. And she'll hand over like her religious text that she wrote.
Thank you. I will peruse this when I have a moment.
I need it back when you're done. In like 20 minutes. You can have it for 20 minutes and then I need that back.
Oh, tell you
20
what.
minutes starts now.
Why don't we sing a song instead?
Your 20 minutes starts now.
All right. And he'll like open the book and just like start flipping through it without actually reading anything.
Well, as you flip through it, it is, in your opinion, Anodyne, complete manic nonsense. Over time, the handwriting does get better because, as Tahirih said, she is self-taught. And in the beginning, there are like some errors and stuff to words, but it's basically talking about this deity entity of some sorts that Tahirih thinks is so cool and is her best friend and is the one true god. And you start to get to the more recent entries of this book, and you come across this drawing that Tahirih has made of Gritty. And this is no god you have ever seen or heard of.
That was very interesting.
So you totally want to change and worship my god because he's amazing and keeps people out of closets.
That is not what I said, but fascinating read.
Anodyne, take 1d12 seconds. I'm just kidding.
I'm done.
She just like takes the book slowly and slowly turns away. Definitely the whole "how dare you not think it's the most amazing thing you've ever read" look.
It reminds
Tahirih will remember this.
me of a book written by this maid, Waterdeep.
PH Hate Man?
No, it's about like some sort of maze or labyrinth underneath the city. I don't know. Anyway, very, very, very interesting.
During all of this, Ren is just listening outside the carriage and just laughing at all of it, just being like, this is great.
Don't worry, you're next.
Based on Ren's intelligence, I don't think he'd serve any god any benefits. He's too dumb.
It's just a himbo.
Okay, hold on. Have you ever heard of the Greek mythology and this guy named Zeus?
I said dumb, not stupid.
Okay.
Literally got into a conversation with my mother today about why Thor is a himbo.
EB.
She didn't know what himbo meant. So I was trying to explain to her, and I was like, think Thor. And I immediately thought, like,
Just-
Marvel would be what she'd associate with, and she goes, no, even in Norse mythology, from what you've explained, he's a himbo. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I love you, woman.
He's a golden retriever with
he
muscles.
is. He is a giant himbo with murderous tendencies in the mythology. Look, if it's anything but a frost giant, he's usually a himbo. If it's a frost giant, no, bets are off.
Everyone's got their button. But yes, Ren stays outside the carriage, walking to make sure nothing surprises us again.
Alrighty. What's Ace up to?
I
Oh,
think he
he's
had
not
to step
here.
away for a second.
Yeah,
His
he-
background says BRB.
Okay.
Also a dragon in the bed.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming he was driving the carriage because that's who he's been doing each day so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take turns with you too, Ren. Just scouting.
Okay.
Alright. I'm organizing my pin holder.
Oh my god, Piper!
Piper! Don't lick your butt.
Pepper's like, well, now that you said something. Oh, there's a disembodied person.
A disembodied hand.
Fluff, fluff, and fluff. Hi, Piper.
Fluffy fluff.
Hey, the Vloop is trying to escape. The
I just
Vloop is
realized-
trying to escape.
Is Piper a munchkin cat?
I don't think he can hear us.
Nope, of course not.
Well, Piper can.
Piper hears all. Piper's never
But
impressed.
never when I tell her not to lick her butthole.
Oh, she hears you. She's just electing to ignore you.
Yeah.
what was the question?
Is she a munchkin cat?
Mm, no, I don't think so.
Just have short little legs.
Yeah,
I
because she's
think
got the
because
tiny
of her
legs.
No, it's her paws that make it look like it. She
Oh.
got run over when she was younger,
Aw.
so her paws are flat.
Oh, okay. That's sad, but okay. Makes sense. But anyway, we said that you were driving the carriage? the 3 states of Tahirih.
No.
I
So-
am Ed.
Sadly,
Oh,
that's
mine-
actually canon for the movie, too.
Oh.
Yuri. Ace.
What is Ace up to?
Pretty much once looting or pretty much just checking the things out were done, he pretty much just moves back to the carriage and see if he could speed up the process just to get back on the road.
Alright, that's fair enough. Talos, what are you up to? Besides walking alongside the carriage.
Oh, then I was like, if no one's actually like driving the car, he's just like hearing all the chaos behind him, like,
Hmm. If
well,
you're
that most
walking alongside or driving, either way you want to. What's the robot man up to? Is what I'm trying to ask. I'm tired.
it's okay. I feels you.
We're all exhausted. I might
been a
actually have
long
us go on
Sunday.
break. I might have us go on break early.
That's fair.
It'll probably be like a 2.5 hour stream tonight, not a whole 3 hours.
That's entirely fair. He's kind of just like listening to all the happenings behind him. He's just kind of like keeping the horses steady. It's kind of like
Mhm.
just like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
I feel like Talos
I didn't have to be dropped on this plane of existence.
Talos is age rate 16. I like birds and killing Goku. None of these things are birds or killing Goku. What the fuck?
He's basically having like I'm like I enjoy drawing and killing undead. I am doing neither of these things. I think he'll probably just start. I think while he'll start like reciting like a is a song. He'll start like kind of half singing a song. It's it's kind of like a traveling song, but it's all in undercommon. I don't know if I think anyone else is gonna be able to understand it. It sounds pretty for whatever it's about.
In
Probably
its
about
demonic sounding way.
yeah.
Very
I've
going.
always thought of undercommon as sounding like Elven, but in German. So
Angry
so,
elf, German
like
elves.
angry Elven. So in certain contexts, like in certain times, it sounds really nice,
Oh.
and then suddenly there's just a word that is that is needlessly aggressive, and then it goes back to being kind of calm.
Schmetterling.
I don't know why, but when you say that, I think it would sound Turkish.
Possibly.
Like it's got that aggression of German, but also has that like other romantic language feel.
Mm.
That could work. It's just like it's always just like the odd word that doesn't translate exactly back into common, so it just sounds super aggressive. Or it's like, or it's not so much a super aggressive, but it's like there's like a phrase that seems too long to be a set of like too short to be a set of words, but it can't be one word, right? Like undercommon is a confusing language. Like that's what he's doing. He's just like singing a little traveling song, trying not to think about the blasphemy happening behind it. It's like, look, she wants to believe you. She's a cleric. I ain't gonna tell her any different. But what she describes as this fucking thing is terrifying, and I serve death. If this thing isn't afraid of death, I don't want to fuck with it.
My circus, not my monkeys.
Mhm. All right. One question I have for all of you: are you taking your time on the road heading to Wyvern Tor, or are you picking up the pace?
I'd say taking our time.
All right, so
Take the time.
you'll have to do one more long rest before you end up in Wyvern Tor. You'll be like, I'd say 5 miles outside of the location.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the distance is. So.
Like we could see the city, but we're like, well, we'll take the night and then go in the morning.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. Y'all are fucking lucky. You're not getting any of these goddamn encounters.
You say lucky.
You're actually not, because some of these encounters are like really helpful.
That's why I was like, you say lucky, but I say other.
Yeah. You have one more possibility of an encounter when you wake up the next morning, though. So.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way along the Tribor Trail. You are cut off, heading into the rocky foothills of the what are the mountains called? They are called the Sword Mountains. You can see Icespire Peak, the tallest peak of the Sword Mountains. In the distance, you see a snowstorm has built up on top of it. You're cutting through the rocky hills and everything, making your way towards Wyvern Tor. And you end up about 5 miles outside of your final destination before nightfall hits and you must rest. So you guys can take your time setting up camp if you wish. At this distance, you no longer hear the dulcet sounds of a trumpet.
I was hoping for Piano Man.
Yes, Ace. Oh. Yes, Piper, what do you want?
Piper, no piping.
Silly girl. Right.
There is definitely a point while we're setting up camp where Tahirih just goes, "So do you think if I brought myself, I would be paid the 25 gold?"
No.
I bring myself. I should get the reward.
That's not how bounties work.
But she has an idea that I'm kind of.
But I want the money, and the poster says to bring me, and I'm bringing me.
Let's put a pin in that idea, Tahirih.
Okay.
I'm having a thought, but we'll play it by ear.
Why not you sleep the entire night with that thought? That way you don't get shot again.
Hey, I didn't get shot when I was staying up the other night with the with Tahirih. When I was staying up with you, that I got shot. How do I know that you didn't tell the squirrel to shoot me?
I kept you safe.
You were being shot when I wasn't there.
I kept him safe.
You two
I
are
am-
chaos.
I am your chosen one.
I chose one to be a pain in my ass.
Tomato, tomato.
Just you wait, sir.
That voice was very bone chilling. That was the most customer service threat I've ever heard out of Tahirih.
Yeah.
Ace just ruffles Tahiri's hair and walks away.
Did Tahirih just try to bite him?
She just does that when he turns around.
I don't know
Alright.
why, but Ren's gonna be like, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. Tahirih, do not steal his helmet in his sleep tonight.
Would you not share my secrets? Literally what I was planning on doing.
So I'm sitting here like, why do I get this feeling that she's gonna take his helmet now?
Kitsune,
Before we
get
get
out of
to
my head.
before we get to that, and before we get to closing the night and starting watches, we are gonna take a break. Cause holy fuck! Wow.
DM, go
what
get a
has
coffee.
n- I have to sleep after this.
Oh right, I forgot it.
I
Sunday.
work tomorrow.
I-
You dumb fuck.
I forgot today was Sunday. Like I thought it was Saturday for some reason. I don't even know why.
Cause you have a fucked up sleep schedule. That's why you have no concept of time and day anymore.
I haven't had that long before my sleep schedule.
We're gonna take a quick break, everyone. So we will be back in a few minutes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll ad break. Yeet.
I am so close of getting back to 75,000 points.
I'm at like 68 or 69,000.
I'm like a little under 5,000 left.
I'm tempted actually to save them all for the release the Loki.
Oh, I am too.
Just because I feel like it'd be funny.
Oh, yeah.
What should we do it back-to-back weeks?
Oh, 1 week Loki and then another week Loki, 2 weeks of Loki.
Loki.
And Chris will hate us, but that's fine. 2 weeks of jamming a Loki session in there. What's the worst that could happen with that little plan?
Alright.
Tempt me.
It's only tempting if we have.
Fucking do it again.
It's only tempting if we have the points.
Oh no, because you forget. I have a 30-minute debt I have to repay.
Oh, we know that, but we're saying like if we get the points, you can do 3 of those. That's what I'm saying. It's only tempting when we get the points. Then it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, until Devotion wakes up with like bloody nose and like broken arm because the party just beat him up. Get back in that stone, you little shit. Devotion wakes up to like his arm dislocated. What happened? Well, Loki had some thoughts and Thor showed up.
Decided to stay for 3 days.
It's been 3 days? Well, no. Felt like it though. Why is Darren smiling? Well, he got to exert some anger issues he's been bottling up. After so long, he finally got to get his thoughts out. And
He
it happened.
doesn't process emotions well.
Also, there was finally a god within art and ripping distance. You're
So confused by the god stuff. He really doesn't. He and Zink are just sitting there like, okay. Why is everyone talking to gods now?
meanwhile cut to Flortma. I don't talk to my god. I talk at him. He doesn't listen.
I feel like Flortma just has like,
Tea time.
first off, he 100% does the Snape walk. He does this like the holding the cape and the Snape walk. Like
The
he's got
swagger.
Snape walk. Yeah. But like he also has to be like constantly like followed by like that I'm too cool for it for breathing glitter.
Yeah.
Like there's that whole anime that I haven't seen, but I keep seeing clips of, like the high school kid who's way too cool and it shouldn't be possible. Like someone tries to pull the chair out from under him and he just sits in the space. Like somehow
Yeah.
that's Flortma energy.
Yeah, that I have seen episodes of that. It is a ridiculous fucking, like, you think that him playing on show, him just floating there. That's not even remotely the most ridiculous shit he gets up to. They are the entire point of the show is that he is a super cool nerdy kid. All that about him, he is also thought to be like a literal fucking god because literally he can do absolutely nothing wrong. Their teacher is out to get him. The school bullies are for the first part of the series are out to get him. Then they're just his friends. He buys porn for them and gets away with it.
Flortma energy. That's my point.
He does what he wants and doesn't give two fucks.
Flortma would be the guy who'd be like, I got a bucket of water dripped on me. I just like Maybelline advertisement. Like
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe he was born with it.
I'm telling you, Tahirih and Rin are giving me Miguel and Dulio vibes. With a little bit of
You
Ace
do
in there.
know they were gay for each other, right?
oh, I love that. One of my favorite memes that I keep seeing because I'm on a lot of different LGBT
More like
groups
bye.
is a it's like Miguel and it says on it's like men of any types and it's Tulio it says women of every type and it's just like you see what was her name
Shell.
sitting there
Shell.
Shell sitting there just staring and it's like my bisexual ass. Just watching.
What was the horse's name?
Good question. Sometimes I think that movie was
did
one of
give
those
him a name.
fever dream
They
movies.
did give him a name.
That movie was not for children.
Altivo.
I mean-
That was the horse.
It's Altiva.
I mean, most Disney movies I feel like are not actually for children, but
That wasn't
one,
even Disney. That was
I know.
DreamWorks.
Which-
DreamWorks is the worst about that. DreamWorks is the like Shrek. Like all you have to say is Shrek, and
Prince of
everyone.
Egypt.
Oh, Prince of
Prince
Egypt.
of
That was for
Egypt
It
kids.
was good.
I'd say that was for kids.
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, that was totally for kids.
They had a market where they sold women.
It's true.
Okay.
Sinbad was not for children.
Yeah, Sinbad wasn't for kids. There was a lot of like, wow, how'd that get past the censor moment? Especially the whole like weapons thing.
A lot of those movies were just like, this was probably not. But that was part of the humor.
Was Over the Hedge a DreamWorks movie?
I think that was either.
I think so.
Hold on.
That was not supposed to be for children either.
Over the Hedge was DreamWorks, yeah.
Oh
I
my
have to laugh
god.
at how many people thought Hot Dog Party was a kids movie because it was animated, and then like brought
Sausage
their children to
Party.
the Sausage Party. Thank you. Brought their children to the movie theaters and very quickly had to go. Nope, we're leaving.
Didn't they
Like,
like
what
market
made
it as
you-
a kids one too?
No, they didn't.
Oh,
People
The
just
first,
like
the
thought
first
animation assumed.
trailer was the Red Brand trailer.
I actually never saw the trailer for it. I just
The fact that they
Thanks,
just
David.
say touch tips in the PG friendly trailer lets you know this is not a kids movie.
eh. Hmm. No, another one that was like definitely not for kids was oh, what was it? It was
Yeah.
no, it was Pixar. Ants.
I cross my heart, I will not eat you. Cross your heart, not your butt. I remember that one
many.
line.
So many movies that were just like you look back as a child. It's like with music. Like I
Oh, yeah.
grew up listening to Lola by the Kinks. And
Good song.
I really thought it was someone who just really wanted a soda.
I did not know William Shatner was in Over the Hedge.
He kind of slides into things.
What? He was Ozzy. Who was
Hey, Bugs Life wasn't for
Ozzy?
kids.
Ozzy was the possum. And then
Oh,
Avril Lavigne was his daughter.
that one I didn't know. Huh?
Oh my god. Nick
else?
Nolte was the fucking bear.
What's the one where the big bad wolf is the detective?
A hoodwinked.
That was not a kids movie.
No.
I
That-
never watched that.
The
that was-
animation for that film too gave me nightmares.
Yeah, no. The dude who plays Joe from Family Guy was the big bad wolf, and he was like trying to prove his innocence.
Yeah.
And the squirrel is like pure sugar high 24/7.
Steve Carell was the squirrel in Over the Hedge.
Oh my god. Another wholesome Steve.
Yeah. Bruce Willis was the raccoon, RJ.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis does have raccoon energy.
Wanda Sykes was the skunk, Stella. Wanda Sykes just has a distinct voice, so I knew it was her.
He was also in Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
She did a fantastic job in Harley Quinn.
I
I loved
loved
her
it.
in Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Are we ready to get back to game?
Heath.
Okay. I hate to admit I was having fun just talking about that shit right there. Okay. I rolled like shit, so there's no encounter tonight, but does anyone want to do watches still?
I'll take second watch.
Yeah, I'll take a second watch, or I'll take one. I don't care which watch.
Alright. Raise your hands if you want first watch. Alright, Anodyne and Talos are first watch. Raise your hand if you want second watch. Bren and Ace are on second watch. Raise your hand if you want third watch.
You can't take two watches.
I will take a watch with Tahirih.
You really can't, Ace. You can't take two watches unless you are Elven.
No. I will skip first watch and take it with Tahirih.
Alright, so Talos will be on first watch by himself.
Anodyne.
So Talos, and then Ren and Ace are second, and then Tahirih and Anodyne are third.
I feel like that conversation went, oh, I'll take first watch, I'll take second. Oh, I'll take the third one. I mean, I'll take third with you. You are not taking watch by yourself.
Not like that one bit. Anodyne last session was definitely like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
You left the camp unattended during your watch.
Yeah. Unless your character is Elven blood and can trance, you can't take two watches.
Right. No.
You won't, Ken.
Yeah.
Anodyne will take third watch.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we start our night on first watch with Talos. It is uneventful, unfortunately. But Tahirih is asleep, so you don't have to worry about her trying to stick bananas on your head again. Is there
No
anything
bananas, please.
is there
No
anything
banana.
you wanted to do during your watch? You can still make a perception roll if you wish. That might affect what you do.
Okay, I will take hold of my shield when I do so.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. Nah.
Oh, what the hell?
What'd you get?
I got a 6 and a 9.
All right.
Nice.
You are focused on watching Tahirih during your watch to make sure she doesn't wake up and put bananas on your head. So you are kind of stuck doing that for the rest of your watch. Because she's like a ninja. She pops out of nowhere trying to stick stuff on your head. But your watch passes by smoothly. No encounters. Which moves us on to second watch. That is going to be Ren and Ace.
Yes.
As soon as they wake up for their watch and stuff, you're able to power down. Your little moon panels appear on the top of your head, and you go into your sentry mode.
Also, for the record, I have not told them that I intend to be conscious during this. I'm not going.
You
to
have not told them at all.
I'm not going to tell them.
Can't imagine why you would do that.
Right. Ren and Ace, if you guys would like to make me perception checks, you can. It'll
Yes.
affect how you're. If there's like anything extreme you want to do during this watch, it'll affect it.
I got an 18.
18? That's pretty good.
10.
10. All right. Ren, you can clearly see no threats are coming in tonight. You're able to keep a good fair watch of your surroundings and of camp. Ace, you're trying your best to focus on the watch, but I can't remember. Did you say in character, Ren, for Tahirih to steal his steal Ace's helmet?
Yes.
Ace, you were focused on that, so you are watching the little halfling like a hawk. If you two wish to roleplay, you may do so.
Ren's kind of just relaxing by the remains of the fire, because I'm assuming it's we put the fire out for the night.
It's probably kind of like very low,
Yeah.
smoldering kind of fire. Like there's a little bit of flame here and there, but it's mostly cinders and coals.
Okay. Yeah. So he's just
So
laying.
it keeps you warm and gives you some sort of light, but it's not like blazing.
Yeah. So he's just gonna chill out next to it and lay there.
By the time third watch starts, the fire will have died.
Okay. He'll just look over at Ace and be like, "Someone looks nervous."
Honestly, by the time Brent actually looks over to Ace, the helmet's already gone.
What you doing over there?
You see a bare-faced Ace.
Stairs.
He's hot.
I mean,
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
he's no Anderson Cooper. Let's not get that far. Sorry, Ren. When it comes to men, Ren likes those silver foxes.
I mean, Ace has white hair, doesn't he?
Hold on, let me pull up a picture.
I can't remember if you shared a picture with me if he has white hair or not.
You saw the picture. I don't know if the rest of us did.
It's like so far back in our chats on Facebook.
yeah.
I can't tell.
It'd be a ways back.
Yeah.
But still, he just stares at him, and goes,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
What?
He's a young Henry Cavill.
You can look at him and be like, you're a liar. Remembering back to when we saw him barefaced at the tavern. And you yell at Tahirih and me for doing it. At least we're on.
It's the only way for me to have a peaceful breakfast without you guys.
Not my fault you kind of like feel you have to be a
Someone has to.
I'm an adult. I can do what I want.
That alone. Just. You know what? Nope. Nope.
See, this is why you're fun, is you're really easy to push the button. Maybe like Tahirih, entirely buttonless.
Yeah, well. At least I keep her busy.
Not only that, but for all the crap she's seen, she seems to have fun with it. Most kids her age would probably be traumatized.
Well, did you just assume she's not traumatized?
I'm being very nice here.
I also kind of want to know how old you all think I am.
Mid-teens.
She is 106.
On a good day. But no, me and Ren are, me and Ace are like, almost twice her age. We'd be a little like, hey, we were that young once. Shit, what we've seen in the past couple weeks, months, that would scar kids. She handles it with a smile. Gotta give her that much. Besides, Ace, come on, you admit it. You like having her around.
When she isn't trying to get at any more hair, any more grays to my white.
Oh, no, that's my job.
Grab a pill.
Can I roll a... What would that be? Dexterity to try catching it mid-throw? Would that be Dex?
Yeah, that would
Okay.
be Dex. Sorry, I kind of
So-
spaced out for a moment.
No,
So,
I wasn't sure.
All I hear is Ren flirting with Ace.
That's projection.
I'm sorry.
Aye. So
Talos
I guess
is sitting there, still conscious, watching this. He's just like,
Your memory is recording this interaction.
so
he's just like,
Dex
I
versus
get to
Dex.
feel like he's like, I'm so glad I get to relive this awkwardness. It's great.
I would say, yeah, Dex versus Dex. Because you're throwing,
Yeah.
I'm catching.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 11.
17.
Okay, so it just clops me in the face, probably.
Yep. You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, that's fair. Where's the... A lack of admission is an admission. Just the same.
Unless you're admitting into colleges.
Yeah, Ren's not that smart. He never went to college. Also, think about it is, you're not bored.
I'm not normally bored to begin with.
Yeah. Maybe a little more exciting having the variable that is our group. Hell,
Perhaps.
Anodyne flirting with every person we come across is probably hilarious. One day someone's gonna flirt back and he's not gonna know what to do. The thought.
Besides, I'm pretty sure he mentioned he has someone or
That's why he's not going to know what to do if someone flirts back, because it's going to be like, wait, what? I'll probably ask him more about that partner tomorrow. He doesn't talk about himself enough.
Mentally, he's like, at least he's not questioning me.
He being me or Anodyne?
No, mentally, Ace is saying in his mind, at least Ren's not questioning me.
Oh, okay. I think you said that out loud. I was like, wait, what? Ren is gonna like pluck a blade of grass and start doing that like whistle thing he does, that you can do with them, and just laying there until the shift ends.
It's so Final Fantasy Tactics.
Right?
Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid, and oh my god, like the sides of my mouth would bleed.
I never got mine to
I
bleed.
would get paper cuts on my lips.
I would get them like on the actual side of my mouth.
Yeah.
Actually, I think during that time, since Ren is done talking, Ace will pull out his guitar and try doing some more practice.
Roll me a performance check.
16.
Able to strum along with whatever tune Ren is making.
Eldorado.
Sweet, sweet victory.
Hold on. After what we've been through, I think he'd probably be playing oh, what was that song? Wayfaring Stranger.
What?
Wayfaring Stranger. It's one that goes like, I'm going home. I'm flying over Jordan.
Ah.
They're a very like
Okay.
somber acoustic song.
Damn, y'all are so fucking sad.
Just got, but he's playing on a blade of grass, so he's probably making it sound really kazoo-like.
Honestly, I think Ace would try and practice something that he learned, which would be one of the Eldorado songs.
Trail we blaze.
Anything else you guys want to do on your watch?
I mean, Ace would probably add at least a little bit more wood. That way, there's some light for the last shift.
Are you able to bring a little bit more life back to the fire before third shift wakes up for their watch?
And have it on.
Helmet goes on before Tahirih wakes up.
And Ace points to Ren. We do not talk about this.
Talk about what?
Exactly.
Alright, so Anodyne and Tahirih, you guys wake up for the final shift of watch. As Ren and Ace head to bed. If you guys want to roll me perception checks, you may do so. It's not to perceive any encounters for the night, but it will impede on whatever you decide you want to do for this watch. Fucking damn it. I dropped my watercolor palette. It's safe. We good. Okay. You got a 1?
I roll a natural 1,
Oh my god.
but I have a +4, so it's 5 total, but also it's a natural.
How about this watch?
What did you roll? A 1?
Yes.
I am
Tahirih. Okay, Tahirih, what is your modifier?
Perception modifier is +2.
Tahirih falls straight asleep again.
Oh.
Anodyne, you keep falling in and out of sleep. You like are starting to doze off and you, oh, I'm awake. Then a few minutes will pass.
Yeah.
I'm awake. I'm awake. This happens for the rest of watch. I want to roll a random encounter since you guys both rolled nat ones. Let's see if we get one. Y'all are lucky I was 1 point off.
I would like to eat a banana in Tahirih's eyeline. Thinking
She's
that
asleep.
yeah, but I like because I'm not really paying attention because natural one. I'm just like
You steal one of her bananas. Roll me a sleight of hand. Because Tahiri's not awake, somebody is.
18.
What is your passive perception, Talos, while you're in sentry mode?
You beat it by 1. It's 17.
I have one less banana in my inventory.
And nobody noticed it, not even the one who is still awake.
I've literally taken the blankets that I stole from Metal Butt and I've lied them into the nest, and I thought I was going to use as like my throne on watch, and instead fell asleep on.
Yep. You sure did.
You should have a blanket that I got as well. Because I laid it on you the first night.
Oh,
Right.
that's right.
So you have an extra blanket.
He, he, he,
Which is
he.
probably why you're so sleepy, because it's so cozy.
My custom inventory is getting a little ridiculous.
I would very much like to leave a banana peel in the shape of a happy face, as close as I can make one, near Tahiri's bed.
Roll me a performance check.
God damn it. Alright, this dice is going into dice jail.
Roll another nat one.
Yep.
Oh my god. It looks horrible. But you're trying to convince yourself it looks good.
It looks like a penis.
It ends up looking like a phallus instead.
You did that with the peel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you roll 2 of the pieces on accident?
Yeah.
This is European style. Alright, since you guys have either passed out completely during watch or have been in and out, we are going to cut to the morning. At this point, both of y'all are fucking asleep. As the sun rises over the mountainside and creeps into the valley that you guys have taken your rest in.
Hold on. Impulse. Okay, I guess Ren doing. Ren is gonna just stand like really close to the two because he's assuming they're like relatively near each other.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna like really slowly bring his hands far apart and slam them together hard to see if they wake up.
I'm awake. The penis.
Wakes them up.
Where are the dying? What?
So how was watch, you two?
Why does the banana look like a dick?
The happy face. I mean, what? Banana.
That is a penis. That is very clearly a penis.
Oh, I was looking at it from another angle. Sorry, what did you say, Ren? What?
How was your watch?
Ace is just dying laughing.
I feel like Talos said that like this is perfect. They don't know that I know this.
No, they don't know that I don't know this. Because
Yeah, 'cause
Talos
he-
didn't see
He
anything.
beat me by 1.
Oh, damn.
Talos is just like,
I
what?
was looking at the moon.
Yeah.
Ooh, look
The
at the
moon
moon.
is a really nice lady.
The moon.
I could have swore that I had first watch. Was that not the-
No, you had third. I distinctly remember waking you up for it.
Yes, that is correct. Anyway, is everyone alive? Breakfast
Thankfully.
time?
Mm.
August.
The boot up noises.
I heard that.
Gonna make the breakfast. Bump, bump.
Alright.
Long rest.
Some longer than
I tried
others.
to roll for another. Yeah, you guys got a long rest. I tried to roll for another encounter and I keep rolling below 17. Fuck. This is fine. This is fine. We're all fine. This is fine.
While they're getting breakfast ready, is there a chance that Ren could volunteer to go look around for any kind of like stuff to add to breakfast? That way he could be out scouting and such.
You can certainly try.
Would that be perception or would that be investigation? Since I'm just out and about scouting.
I'd say it's a survival check to look
Okay.
to forage for food.
Okay, then I shall do that.
Find me some cheese. I want cheese.
I don't think cheese grows in the wild, but if you find any fungus,
I rolled a. That would be a 14.
Alright, because you are now in the more rockier basin valley of the mountains. There's not a lot of flora around.
Mhm.
You are able to find some herbs, like different, like random spices like rosemary or thyme, but it's like very sparse.
Okay.
You do find fungi,
Yes.
and you are able to discern which is not poisonous.
Mushroom.
And
He'll pick
I'm
he'll
gonna
pick what
look
he
up
can.
something
You know,
real
just
quick.
nothing.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Tahirih. Tahirih.
What?
I think we have some cheese with our dried provisions.
I go digging for cheese.
I'm
In
just
the
picturing-
bag. In the
just-
bag.
I'm just picturing Tahiri's legs sticking out of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're able to find some fungi and some small herbs to use for, as spices.
All right, he'll pick them and bring them back.
Yeah.
Didn't find any cheese, but I found some herbs, spices, and some mushrooms of sorts. Maybe you guys can use them for something.
This is great, Ren. I can make omelets.
There you go. Look at that.
You have eggs.
Do we have eggs?
We got eggs. I thought because I got a pretty like big thing of I think eggs and bread and meats and cheese and stuff and fruits from the
From the tavern.
my
Yeah.
buddy.
Oh, right. They gave us a crap ton of
Take
stuff.
it-
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of food.
I mean, you did put one of their kids through
That
college.
it has been 3 days, so you gotta be careful with some food because some
Yeah.
food only lasts a week.
Yeah.
It makes- yeah.
European eggs typically can last about a week or two, right?
Well, if we
Well, eggs, depending on how fresh you get them, can last almost to a month.
it also depends on like the weather and everything.
As long as you do the water test on them.
Yeah, that's the main like
Okay.
standard.
Like I had to do a water test earlier today for my remaining 5 eggs, and only one of them was rotten.
That's not bad.
I mean, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Also, better odds that you didn't eat the rotten one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll whip together some omelets.
While you're doing that, he's gonna be like, "Why is Tahirih digging through the bag?"
I want cheese.
Cheese.
Okay. He's gonna just like chill out by the fire and wait for food to be made.
Wait a second. Didn't you guys say you were gonna make crepes at some point?
Didn't you
Well,
say
I
you were gonna
didn't
have
get-
third watch?
I'll take it back. Would you like some of this green stuff in your omelet?
Good save.
The whole
Fucking
lot of
video.
rosemary.
Oh, wait, what was the name of that woman in the vines? Tammy?
I don't know which one.
Why are we out of blah blah blah? I don't know. Why'd I find you fucking my brother the other day? Okay.
Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember that one now.
Who ate my leftovers? Who ate my
Ate my
brother's
brother's
ass?
ass.
Okay. Why'd you volunteer me for the church potluck? Something about like 14-year-old and like sex or alcohol. Okay. What like why did you teach my daughter about sex or something?
Yeah, I think it was the. Why'd you tell my kid about sex when they were still 14?
Yikers.
Either way,
Man,
still a. Okay.
Man, what's that in the bottle? Oh, it's just some water. It's clearly white. Oh,
Oh,
damn, Jesus did it again.
Hate when Jesus does that. Always when I'm driving too.
Oh god, I remember I did a GKC video of the who ate my leftovers, and it's Darren who ate my leftovers, and then there's Rayla who ate my brother's ass, and Darren's just like, okay.
See in like 3 seconds.
Okay,
Like,
omelets are being made.
And he's gonna try to do like the fluffy, like where you like if you cut it open, it's still like kind of gooey and cheesy on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
The Miyazaki eggs. Got it.
Yeah.
Sake eggs.
I'll make anyone sound like.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a Japanese dish, takoyaki, which I think is a Japanese omelet. It uses marine, rice wine,
Ooh.
and you roll it like a sushi roll.
I think you mean
As you cook it.
omurice.
Yeah, takoyaki is octopus.
Takoyaki is
No, not
octopus.
It's
thinking of omurice.
tamago something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Tamago yaki or something. I've made it before.
Tamagoyaki.
Hey Siri,
Hey.
what's the name for a Japanese omelet?
Here's an answer from SeriousEats.com. For those unfamiliar with
You dumb
omelets,
whore.
it's a Japanese invention.
Tamagoyaki.
Yeah, tamagoyaki. I was right.
Tamagoyaki.
Slightly. I just called it takoyaki.
Thing is, takoyaki is also delicious. Definitely recommend. I mean, even if you don't like,
This is what tamagoyaki looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was
Really
actually.
fluffy.
I was just grabbing that picture. I'm like, it looks like a. Oh, go figure. Here's my brightness.
I like it when like the guy makes it over like a rice bear who's like sleeping, and then it becomes a plate.
Yeah.
It looks like a little block. Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue. You're making Miyazaki food, and now I'm hungry.
Tamagoyaki, anyone?
Tamagoyaki.
Ren will like while laying down, just take the plate from you and just slide it over his chest and start eating.
He's just laying like this.
Pretty much, just lazily eating. Or he is comfy on the floor, well, ground.
There's rocks.
He's a soldier. He's used to worse.
Talos, you hungry?
You gotta remind the man he doesn't eat. How dare you? Talos does not eat food.
Talos is recapping all of his sentry footage that he had to record throughout the night, so he doesn't hear you.
Where did the banana peel that's shaped like a penis come from?
And why am I concerned that my head may be covered in banana?
he'll still check. It's just like, I didn't see that happen.
Ace, omelet. It's
Takes
like
an omelet.
it's like slivers of mushroom, bacon, cheese, herbs, repeated, but then like folded gently, and then like,
He's holding a thumbs up right in your face as you're explaining it to him.
I am going to go and just stand and stare at Ace.
What do you do, Ace?
Is today the day? Today is not the day.
And he strikes a child. I don't want to.
That's what I was gonna ask.
You know, it's rude to stare.
I am in need of your assistance.
Well, let me eat first, so shoo.
Don't you shoo me. I will shoo you. Try it one more time.
Oh, you're gonna shoo me. I think it means it works because I can eat. In peace and quiet. Alone.
We've talked about this. Alone is boring.
I'm a boring person.
I will get you later.
Ren calls Tahirih very suspiciously.
She slowly walks away.
I was picturing like the Joey gif where all you see is the eyes and they widen as she pulls away.
I'll wait until he finishes eating.
I swear, all this stuff's done. I'm leaving. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna leave.
Sorry, was that even English?
Something, 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 I swear. Something, 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 gonna leave. Something, something, I swear. Something, something, gonna leave.
I'm too tired for this.
He was pretty much mumbling, I swear, once this job is done, I'm leaving. That's it. Goodbye.
You can't leave. This is D&D.
You can't fire me. We quit. You can't quit. We're fired. What? While Tahirih raids, Ren is going to ask Tahirih if she's eaten yet.
If I've what?
Eaten yet.
Did I find any cheese in the bag?
You're searching through the food bags?
Mhm.
Yeah, you found a nice block of mild cheddar.
I am chomping on that cheddar.
I'm hoping you're taking like small bites, or you're just going like ham on this thing.
There's a considerable bite-sized chunk ripped out of this block of cheese already.
What is subtlety for a 15-year-old?
They said 15-year-old boys eat disgustingly.
Oh, honey. You have not met 15-year-old girls.
I lived with one at one point. She scared me when she made food.
That's accurate.
I'd walk in the kitchen and find things I should not have seen mixed, getting mixed. He's gonna just stare and be like, I know something you don't know.
That's cruel.
Explain.
I happen to know. Just
Check the messages. He had an issue with his computer. He'll be back.
Gotcha.
oh, okay.
Gotcha. Check to see what it was.
Ren very quietly goes, I What's under that helmet? But a little bird tells me you do too. If you play your cards right, he may reveal it.
I don't think I do.
See, that's what I said. But then I saw what I saw.
Is he secretly a woman?
Wait, what?
Is he secretly a woman?
That would have. I would have woke you up for that.
Is he secretly a bear?
A talking bear would probably get us a lot of money, more than if we turned you in for your bounty.
We could turn him into a bear. Can we turn him into a bear?
You can do that?
Ace, do you want to be a bear? We can find it. I'm sure there's a
No comment.
I'm sure there's a mage out there.
Does your god give you the power to do that?
I can ask him.
Tahirih, at the mention of Rensane, I think you might know. Roll me an intelligence check.
While she's doing that, Ren's gonna like casually look over. Talos, does your god let you turn people into bears?
You cannot recall if you have seen anyone you think might be Ace. And tell us you are being asked if the Raven Queen can help turn people into bears.
She's now
There's
just
the
focused on the idea of
slow,
how to turn him into a bear.
audible head turn. No.
No, you don't know, or no, she can't do it.
I would like to pray.
For the record, at the moment, I'm now just stalling for Asia to get back.
Roll me a religion check.
If this doesn't sum up, like right now, I'm listening to Poco Loco from Coco, and it somehow fits.
That's a good song.
It's a good song. Coco is a good movie.
It is. I need to
Religion,
watch it
you
again.
said?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
then 17.
Oh, fucking Christ. What are you trying to ask?
If I can turn him into a bear, or if he knows a way to turn him into a bear.
One second.
If he knows of the mage who can turn people into bears, I don't know.
Clerics cast polymorph.
That question made Brian sit up like, what was that about clerics?
It's not even clerics can warlocks cast polymorph.
I'm being nice.
In the first and second spell level category for cleric, at least the spells that I have access to, I do not see polymorph on this list.
Apparently, there is an eldritch invocation called Sculptor of Flesh.
I feel I speak for the party. Go on.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, this sounds amazing. Please, Gritty, tell me
I'll
more.
have to check and see if this is actually in the books. Sculptor of Flesh, prerequisites, 7th level. You can cast polymorph once using a warlock spell slot. You can't do so again until you finish a long rest.
Oh god.
I'm gonna look up and see.
Dear Gritty, please tell me how to turn my friend into a bear.
Could you imagine Ace waking up as a bear in his armor?
Wasting a 17 religion check on this bullshit.
Again, I started this to give AJ time to get back. This was all intended as a stall.
Yep, it's in the book.
Oh god.
And over time as Warlock, you get more Eldritch invocations.
Oh jeez.
There's a pause for a moment as Gritty takes in your question if you can turn someone into a bear. And you hear the reply in your head of these kind of dissonant, manic whispers. With more time and more training, you can, my dear.
Will he still be able to talk?
Unfortunately, no.
She'll turn back to Ren and go, so I don't think we can sell him to a circus, but he can be a bear. Just not yet. I need more practice with my book.
Ren's gonna have a good blank stare of, "Gee, that was meant to be a joke. I didn't think you were taking it seriously." Oh god, what?
God, what have you done?
I've stalled for time successfully.
I can't believe that that's actually a fucking thing for a warlock.
That moment, Talos is saying to himself, "I am so happy to be a Warforged. I don't need to deal with any of this bullshit."
Mm-hmm.
Strange biological organisms.
We're squishy. We like to screw with squish. Some people
And
do
of
this.
course, here's where AJ asks, what am I missing? I was like, Tahirih just asked how to turn you into a bear.
What have I missed? Tahiri's getting in touch with God. Don't worry about it. Tahiri, I should suggest, as the adult, I feel we should not turn him into a bear without his consent, at least.
True.
Because think
True.
about it. If we turn him in against his will, he may be mad, and then he's going to be an angry bear.
Oh, true. Maybe we should turn him into a snail.
Ren is just going to have a, sit there and go, no. So I heard this story, Tahiri, about a snail with a knife, and it killed an entire house full of people.
Do I believe him?
Is this a persuasion or a deception, Ren?
This would be a persuasion.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, now you want to be fucking... I have a 22.
Fucking Christ!
The one time
That
the-
beats my 13. I fucking believe him.
The one time my dice want to be nice to me, it's when it's about bullshit side stuff that not matter. So yeah, snail with a knife stabbed an entire house full of people.
Oh my
Where
god.
did it get the knife?
I believe the kitchen.
Good place to keep your knives.
Yeah. The authorities finally got him with a big bag of salt just thrown at it.
He went out the way he wanted. Murderous and covered in salt.
Yeah, too bad for the family.
He covered them in salt?
But still, if we're going to turn Ace into anything, it's best to have his consent.
Okay. Strong are you?
What?
Hi.
Welcome back. We have diverted long enough entirely.
Oh my god.
I would say by
Sorry
now.
about that.
I would say by now Ace has finished his breakfast.
Yeah. And I lost all of my energy watching that unfold. I'm trying to recover. Fuck. Alright, yeah, Ace, you're done with your breakfast by the time they finish plotting your consensual polymorphing down the road that you were unaware of. And you put your helmet back on when you're done eating.
Are you done? 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 Are you done?
Doing that last bit of slow chewing with his helmet on. You don't know that he's chewing. He's a very quiet chewer.
That's very polite.
What did you want to ask me?
I need your help. Come with me over here. Come, come. Come, come. Come, come, come.
It's too early for this. He follows begrudgingly.
She doesn't go very far out of the way. She just like goes out of the way in the camp and pulls out Talos's face.
Oh yeah, his old faceplate.
Yes, I still have that. And I hold it up to Ace. And I go, I need you to poke a hole on this side and this side. You're strong. You can probably do it.
For what?
I need a hole poked on this side and on this side, on the sides of the face. Hole.
Okay. I'm gonna hate asking, how big of a hole?
I hand him the face.
And once they move to town, he'll work on it. If he realizes, if he remembers how exactly big Tahirih wants the sizes to be.
So you're gonna wait until y'all get back to Phandelver to work on the mask?
Or at least in a better area that's not open.
Alright, do you tell her this?
Yes.
Alright, Ace informs you to hear that he'll get to work on it when you guys aren't out in the wilderness. If you wish to fight it, you can. And try.
So you can't just like hammer a dagger into the sides and make a hole.
Actually, now I'm curious. I don't even know if I have the right tools to do such a thing.
I just need.
You would probably, since it's metal, you would need smithing tools.
I do not have smithing tools.
Or maybe even jeweler's tools. Because you can use those for drilling.
I have neither.
Alright, and knowing Phandelver, their limited supply of stuff that they have, your best bet to get either of those tool sets would be
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Okay.
All right.
So that's no.
I don't have the tools right now. We can grab some from at Neverwinter.
Okay. Unless you have glue. Do you have glue? You don't
No.
have glue. Oh, wait. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the I'll take the face back and put it in my bag.
Mm-hmm. Anything else y'all would like to do this morning? I am trying my best to stay awake right now. Holy fuck, I just got hit with exhaustion.
We are about, like, what, a
Alright,
little over 2 hours? So
We
you're
are
doing
at
pretty
that
good.
point.
Huh?
It's a little over 2 hours, so you made it that far.
Yeah. I said like 2.5 hours, though.
Oh, yeah.
We're at 2:15.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I started a little after you did.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to continue going on, or?
We could stop before we set out.
Yeah.
That way we're not in the middle of anything.
This is a good
Yeah.
stop.
It is a good bar. It is a good stop.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point. I rolled for a day encounter and I got nothing. So, your next stop is Wyvern Tor, which there will
Alright.
most likely be an encounter when you get there.
Yeah.
So, and you guys have long rested already, so you're prepared for that. So
Mhm.
our last shot will be of you guys packing up camp after breakfast is done. Trying to plan out your day because it's 5 miles to get to Wyvern Tor. And so it's going to take you a better part of the morning to get there.
Sweetness.
And then just figuring out how you're going to deal with the orc raiders when you get there.
Yes.
And that is where we're going to call it for the night. I'm
Excellent.
sorry, guys. I got hit with exhaustion all of a sudden.
Hey, that's
It was
alright.
it was the tea.
Yeah.
Finally hitting
I
you.
think it was a mix of tea along with watching you guys be chaotic.
At
I've
least
been up since 4, so I.
Yeah.
at least you won't have to worry about being like awake all night.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and instead of spooky scary skeletons, it's spooky scary snails. God damn it.
Yes, I approve. Hashtag spooky
Alright.
scary snails.
Spooky scary snails. I want to thank everyone who joined us for tonight. Thank you for watching. I was supposed to upload other VODs this weekend, but of course I forgot. I was sick because of my vaccine, so I wasn't really doing anything. But yeah, I will try to upload VODs and everything tomorrow before Humblewood. Make sure you tune in to twitch.tv/Aki Obsession on Twitch tomorrow for Humblewood, Heroes of Humble Origin. We'll be having a new member joining the party. So be there for that. Outer Rim Misfits is this Wednesday on
Yes.
mine or Kitsune's channel, and of course
See.
every Friday is GKC. So we hope to see you next Sunday for Lost Mines of Phandelver. So sleep well, and we hope you have a great start to your week. Mwah.
Bye.
Everybody. Bye.